Welcome back to Flint Hills. We've got a lot of spraying to go. I did 27, 40, and 45 spreading with herbicide off camera, so we got no weeds left in those. We have gone through a growth state here, so our canola is coming up pretty good. So are our beans. This is in the first growth state here. So we're going to get these three fields, 37, 42, and 43, spread with herbicide today, since they are fully fertilized. And once we're done with that, then we can switch over the trailer to liquid fertilizer and do field 38, 27, 40, and 45. So we can get all those up to 3 states of fertilizer. It doesn't need to be done right now, but it's a job that needs to be done, so we might as well get to do it. We are into early summer now, so the time is ticking away. We have 6 days of early summer until we get into fall, to when we might be able to harvest. So what I'm going to do right now is, since course play doesn't recognize this half of the field, or quarter of the field I should say, I'm just going to do this manually and spread some herbicide on it, and we'll get course play working in that field over there. This is going to be a pretty time-lapse heavy episode. I know we've had quite a few time-lapse heavy episodes, but spraying is just one of those jobs where it needs to be done, and it's kind of repetitive. Well, it's very repetitive, since every field needs to be sprayed twice. So I don't really want to make you guys watch 2 full episodes of spraying, of like 30 minutes long each of spraying. So I was probably just going to leave you guys in for this little bit and shoot the shit with you, and then do time lapse and montage for the last little bit, and come in and talk to you guys at the end. I hope you guys are doing well. Let me know down below in the comments if you are enjoying the series, and if you're not, or if you want to see something done a little bit differently, that's the best place to let me know, as well as the comment section below. And of course, if you like the video, like me, like my dry personality, apparently I still do sound like that National Geographic guy. Yeah, but if you like that, hit that like button. Lets me know I'm doing an alright job. If you don't like me and don't like the video, there's a button for that too. You know, get the pandering out of the way. I gotta figure out how to get one of those animated subscribe buttons to pop up with one of those bells. I'm watching a couple of videos on that on the good old YouTubes to try to figure it out. I gotta cut that tree down. That's gonna bugger me up come harvest. I can see it now. To try to figure out a couple of little things like that. So hopefully in the next little bit I should be able to get one of those up, just so I look like every other YouTuber on the platform. I'm not saying it's a good or a bad thing, it's just one of those things everyone does. So obviously it's gotta have some effect, right? This little section of the field here shouldn't take too long. I really should have set a GPS line up coming down there, but live and learn, I guess. We'll overlap a little bit here. If it comes down to it, we can always buy more herbicide. As you can see, our money has gone down. We've had to fill up that trailer twice now, I think, to get through both those fields. It's definitely not a cheap endeavor, but not having the weeds is going to be a lot better in the long run. This field didn't really have much for weeds in the first place, but hopefully we're going to get everything covered. I don't like how that little section there still says it has weeds, considering we just sprayed there. Hopefully we're changing the ground state. Hopefully we didn't do it too late. But we shall know better once we get into the next part of the field. So I'm just going to run back up and see if I can get that one little spot of weeds taken care of. That is the one downfall of spreading herbicide, is you don't get the visual map change like you do with liquid fertilizer or lime. Alright, and we got that last little bit of weeds there, so we'll just get this bad boy folded back up top back off with herbicide from the trailer here. We might get a refill course set up just to make it a little bit easier, a little bit more hands off. I could walk away and do something. Am I gonna walk away and do anything? Probably not. I'm just gonna sit here and play on my phone while this works. So we'll just get this top back off. I'll set up some sort of a refill course here, and I'll get this underway and bring you back in once that is good to go. And off we go. We've got the horseplay worker all set up here, and hopefully we got a refill course set up, so at least that works. It worked yesterday, so I'm hoping it's going to work today. That's the one downfall of the course play. It's a fair bit of trial and error sometimes. Even though you think you know what you're doing, you come to realize you don't always know what you're doing. So I'll probably bring you guys back in when this thing's empty and needs to refill to see if the refill course actually works or not. To see if I failed you or if I made you guys proud. So we might run into a bit of a problem here. We finished field 42 off, and I just started it directly on field 37 here without filling it up. Just wanted to double check, make sure I can figure out how to get the refill courses going. Be good practice for when we come to harvest. Downfall is, I think we're going to run out pretty much right next to the spray trailer. So hopefully I've set up the course that's long enough to where this thing can get folded up in time so it doesn't hit the truck. But you guys are going to be watching it live with me to see if I've really screwed the pooch on this or not. So far, it's not looking very good. But we shall see here shortly. We've got 40 liters left. And we're out. So fingers crossed he drives down far enough to actually get the booms folded in time. Thankfully enough, he's doing a weird backup turn maneuver, so I think that was our saving grace right there. That made me feel a little bit better now, seeing that. We should just drive up here and get filled back up. There we are, filling up with herbicide. I'm gonna hop out here, let him carry on. Still got 60% left in this truck. We should have more than enough to get this field done. He'll probably have to fill up once more. And we'll definitely have enough to get 43 done, hopefully. Knock on wood. So then whatever's left in that truck, we'll get it dumped down into our shop. And we'll get this guy heading out with to go pick us up some liquid fertilizer as well. I know we got some in the shop, so we'll get the trailer loaded with the stuff that we have, but we'll get him run up to the co-op just to top up and get a full load of liquid fertilizer. I'd just rather have more and not need it than need it and not have it. Or be waiting on it for him to go and get more. So far everything's going to plan. It's almost 9 o'clock in the morning. Like I said, we are not on a time rush. We've got more than enough time to get everything done. We're still day one, early summer. And we've only got one field left to spray with herbicide. And we've got our 4 bigger fields to spread with liquid fertilizer. And those are in the first actual growth stage, past planted and germinated. So we're doing alright for time-wise here. We just run over here to see the corn. As you can see, the corn is coming up pretty good. We could either spread fertilizer on it now or wait for another growth stage. I normally see people side dressing corn with wide drop spreaders on sprayers like that when it's a little bit taller. But this would be the time that you side dress corn with like a side dress implement tow behind, just because you don't want the corn to be much higher. Getting hit by the trailer that you're towing definitely wouldn't be good. knocking off the tops of all of your corn plants when you're trying to help them out and you're really just killing them. That would not be good. And another one bites the dust. Let's just get this driver stopped. Close that off. I'm going to fill this guy up manually to do the last field. Since it is fairly small, we should get it done just like that, hopefully. All filled up and ready to go to do our last field of herbicide. We've got a little extra herbicide left in the trailer. I think there's 8,000 liters left in there. So we should have enough to make a little bit of a dent come next year. That is one nice thing about Farming Simulator mechanics, is that there is no expiry date on these type of chemicals, even though there normally would be in the real world. But to be honest with you, if the game was as realistic as the real world, none of us would make any money, really. It'd be definitely a lot harder than what it actually is. So it's a give and take. Personally, I think they're going to add a little bit of realism in the next game. I really do like that they're implementing some sort of seasons into the base game. With the mods, it really has made FS19 into as realistic as you want it. And I really like that option that you can play it how you do. With precision farming, seasons, the manure system, stuff like that. I really wish they did a little bit more console support for that, like the manure system. I know it's not in the base game and you can't change that, but hopefully in FS22 you can get something like that in for console. It would definitely be nice. How easy that would be, I'm not sure, but it would definitely be on my wish list if I still played on console. I should really try to figure out how to get I guess it would be through a capture card, to play on a map on PC compared to the same map on console, to do a side-by-side comparison. I think that would be kind of cool. If you guys want to see that, let me know down below in the comments, and I can make it a goal to do that in the future. That would probably come out just before FS22 comes out, just to see the differences between the two side by side, and then I'll be able to do a difference between the PC version and the console version of FS19 to the PC version of FS22. I'm really hoping that my computer will run FS22 decently. I know I can. This is a 4X map and I can still push 60 frames per second as long as I'm not like directly inside of my yard. So hopefully I will be alright with running FS22 on decent settings on normal size maps. Get into the 16 or the 4X size maps, I'm not sure exactly, but I gotta upgrade my RAM at some point here. I've got 6 gigs. Or 8 gigs? Yeah, I've got 8 gigs of RAM, so I should upgrade that to a 16 gig. I've got a spot for another stick, so it should be plug and play. Easy to do. Well, we're wrapping up here on the herbicide. Looks like we've got one more strip to go here, and we'll be done for herbicide for the year, so that's another thing clicked off the list. So I'm excited there. Then the only thing to do is spread fertilizer. So I think I'll get that set up to at least do, and we'll get field 38 started. We'll get the semi-truck emptied and probably sent up to the store and get filled up with liquid fertilizer. I'll probably just do the last little bit of that off camera as well, just because I'm getting sick of spraying, so I know you guys will be too. And probably in the next episode, we will get into some sort of harvesting or harvest prep. So that's definitely something to look forward to. There we go. We'll just run up, give it a quick spray down, and we'll get it out into field 40 here. Spread in some fertilizer. There goes the truck off. Might as well top it back up with fuel while we're here. Give it a quick spray down just to make it look good to our neighbors as we drive it out to the field. If I can stay on the road and not drive into the ditch, that would be even better. We'll just run down to this corner here and get this thing unfolded, 4 ways turned off, and get our course play opened up here. We're going to do 2 headland passes just because this tree line gets into a bit of a precarious spot if we don't for turning around. That should be alright there. And I think I've already got a refill course set up for this one. So when the truck comes back, he should park in the field somewhere here. Which, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of him parking in the field, but since he's sitting on a auto drive, he should be alright. And we'll just click drive course at first waypoint. We're putting down fertilizer. It should be good. And he'll get on to that. Our truck should be getting close to the store. The bud's doing alright. Flipping along pretty good. Hopefully he's got enough fertilizer to last him until the spray trailer gets back. And I got my fingers crossed that we got enough money here for a full trailer of spray. Not sure exactly how much 20,000 liters of liquid fertilizer costs, but I think it's more than what we have, so we might have to take out a bit of a loan. A bit more of a loan. We already have $50,000 in a loan. It's been costing us $213 a day, so that's not too bad. I think I am going to take out just a little bit more of a loan, just to be on the safe side, so when that guy fills up, it's he's at least going to be full, because we're definitely going to need the full 20,000 liters, I think, doing this field and the 3 other cornfields. I think we're definitely going to go through 20,000 liters of spray. So I just pulled an extra $50,000 in the loan here. Brings us up to a total of $100,000 in a loan. But hopefully that will keep the doors open. Fingers crossed we won't need another load of liquid fertilizer. But we'll see how much that costs us here shortly. Oh, hi, doggo. Hi. Come to see me again, have you? Hello. Hi. You're a good doggo. Yeah, you're a good doggo. Yes, you are. Oh, yeah, you're a good doggo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't be bumping your head on my side panel. No. Don't want to break that off. $21,600. So I think this liquid fertilizer buy point is actually cheaper than the one over at the store. So that's good. Maybe we didn't need to take out that much more of a loan. We might end up paying some of that off here before the end of the day, depending if we need more liquid fertilizer or not. But we'll figure that out when we have to cross that bridge. Jumping back over to the sprayer here, we still got 50%, over 50% left in the tank. So I'm hoping by the time he gets back here, he should be situated in a spot where we can get refilled. So we got that spray trailer coming down right now. He should be lined up in the field, good to go for when we need to be refilled. We're still at 30% here now. So we'll get through most of this field, I think. I want to say we're close to 50% done just because of the 2 headland passes and the 1 strip we've done down here already. This guy will drive down, turn around, and park in the field. I really should set up a second waiting point for refilling like sprayers and stuff outside of the field. The one that's in the field would be good for harvesting, or the big auger wagon, I guess, or the semis themselves. But that will be something that we got to get all set up when it is time to start harvesting. Don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves right now. So I'll probably bring you guys back in when we're about to get refilled here. So as you guys can see here, we're getting folded up. He just ran out of spray. He's gonna run back down to the semi here and hopefully get filled up. As long as I didn't move the semi the last time I set up this course, we should be alright, which I can't remember if I did or not. And if I did, this is going to be a colossal failure. But if I didn't, it should work out alright. It's kind of looking like I might have moved the semi, but maybe we'll still be in range. So far, so good. It looks like I left the semi exactly where it was to fill up this course. Oh, but you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change the fill type. There we go. Got that all sorted. Back and filling up. See, little problems you figure out in the field as you go. Not that big of a deal as long as you can figure it out. You keep coming down to see me. What's going on? What's going on, doggo? Hey, what's going on? Yeah, you're a good girl, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Yeah, don't get your head caught in between my chair and my side panel. I know you want to be close to me, but don't be breaking my stuff. That's my water you just bumped into. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's a cup holder. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'm not sure if I cut that or not, but yeah, this is going to be the end of the video, just because it's getting old doing this, and it's probably not going to be super enjoyable to watch. I'm not even sure why I'm posting it, but just want to show you that I'm putting in the work. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like the video, hit like. If you like me and like the video, hit that subscribe button. Helps me out a lot. If you don't like the video or don't like me, there's a button for that too. And comment down below. Let me know what you're looking forward to. Whether it's getting those harvesters out in the field or seeing that grain giant in work or action. So yeah, thanks again, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Toodles!